Why, hello, lovely YouTube. It's good to be back. It's been several months since you and I last interacted, and I'm excited to be back. Excited to post another picture. I do have some pictures up on Instagram that I've taken over the last couple months. I have some more to post over the next couple weeks, but today I kind of wanted to connect with all of you and kind of check in on YouTube and kind of see how everything is going since I last was on there, and wanted to kind of touch base with everyone and kind of let you know what's going on. So what a lot of you might be asking, where have you been over the last couple months? Well, a lot of things in my life have kind of been changing and kind of going crazy. So what's been happening? Well, as you know, in one of my last videos, got engaged, so I've been doing a lot of planning for our wedding in February, so got that kind of going. Going to be moving out of the state of Michigan, no longer exploring the great state of Michigan, America's High Five. Going to be exploring a new state, so more of that to come. We'll be moving over the next couple months down there, and so kind of excited to get out to and explore. I went and explored, because I'm moving, a Metropark that I've been wanting to visit. So for any of you guys that are located in the greater Detroit area, please, I encourage all of you guys to go out and visit Kensington Metropark, excuse me. It was my first time there this past weekend, and it was phenomenal. And while I was there, I feel like I just got all charged up and just wanted to kind of share with you guys the pictures that I was able to kind of capture, some techniques that I stole from those on YouTube that kind of showcase how they kind of do some of their pictures. And so wanted to kind of go out and share with you a little bit of how I was able to implement some of those items. So yeah, I got super charged up over the weekend and decided, I need to sit down and share what's going on and kind of showcase a video. So again, went to Kensington Metro State Park, and this picture, I went there. If you guys aren't familiar, they have this willow tree that is on a little island in the park, and I have seen it on Instagram. I've seen it on Pure Michigan. I've seen this tree before, and it's just super unique, so I decided I wanted to go there and catch it for sunrise and see if I could capture an image, because it would be the last weekend that I would be able to do that. So woke up super early Sunday morning and hiked out there, and it did not disappoint. Holy smokes. So in the morning, I got there about 5:30, the sunrise about 6:10, and so kind of as I waited, I kind of just slowly took pictures as the light increased, and all of a sudden the light started to turn pink on the clouds, and I knew that that was my moment to capture it. So captured a picture, but one thing that I learned over the last 5 or 6 months, I've been watching a lot of people on YouTube because it's a source of entertainment for me, and they talk a lot about bracketing images. So I decided to try that this time and blend those exposures in Lightroom. And I have to say, I am super excited. I'm so excited that I actually printed out one of my pictures and hung it immediately. I was so excited. So this picture, you can see, I made sure that I exposed for the pink clouds that were kind of peeking through with the sun, but also wanted to expose for the foreground in the tree and make sure that I captured all the light. So I was super excited about that. I actually tried it both ways. First landscape, and then I tried it in portrait mode, and I have to say I really like the portrait, and the main reason I like it so much is because of the animals. I'm not sure what they are. As you can see, these birds here, and while I watched the sunrise, there was another bird there, a little small black one, and it was just pestering and chirping so loud at these larger birds. It was very entertaining as I waited for the sun to rise. So once I captured these images, I had some more time to explore. At that point, it was about 6:15, 6:20, so nobody was awake yet back home. and I wanted to go out and explore more of the park. So decided to kind of walk around, and this place was bustling. There were 20, 30 people fishing out there. I saw people running, people riding their bike, people driving around. This place was amazing. So much activity, yet you didn't feel overwhelmed with everybody there. I had plenty of space to kind of do my own thing. So kind of walked around a little bit and came to this location here. Now, I love this picture. It's actually the one that I printed up here. This is where I feel that the blended of the exposures really enhanced my picture. So I exposed for the foreground with those kind of bushes or trees, weeds maybe, in the foreground that really helped frame the picture in the front. And then I really wanted to capture all of the reflection and then the sky. So I took 3 exposures, kind of exposing each section of the picture, and I love the reflection in the water. It was, to me, when I see this picture, it takes me back to that moment with how calm it was, and all you could hear was a faint motor of some of the fishing boats going by, but more or less it was just all birds chirping. That's all you could hear, and I absolutely loved it. The one thing I'm gonna have to try and get better at with this bracketing is in the very center of the image that you can see right here, there was a swan right there, right in the center. And when I blended the exposures together, the swan was moving, and so it looked like just a big blur. So that'll be something that I want to maybe get better at, is maybe capturing that one first and then exposing the top and then blending just the top and the bottom, and then the main picture being the base for the center. So kind of after I took that one, I was feeling real good. I had 3 images at that point. 2 were of the same subject. This was the 3rd, and everything just started, I just started getting happier and happier and happier and happier and more energized. I don't know if it was the sun rising, because the sun for me charges me up all the time, but I was super energized by the pictures that I was capturing, and exposing them appropriately and bracketing my exposures, I feel like really enhanced my picture. So the very last one that I took that I'll draw your attention to is this one. And what I love about this picture is that I have this, I don't know what they are, and I'm sure down the road somebody will tell me what they are or give me a hard time for it. It's a plant, and I love how it's bloomed. I love the colors, and then with the sky in the background and the tree in the background kind of tilting in to the right. I just love how much detail you can see in this purple plant, and then combine that with, again, the reflection and kind of how the island kind of comes out, the peninsula with the trees and the sky. I could not be happier with what we were able to capture while I was there. One thing I do wish, I'm always, 9 things I say will always be positive, but one drawback or one downside is I wish I would have come to this location first. I think this location would have offered, I feel like the detail in the sky would have been tremendous with the pinks that you get right when that sun peaks up over the horizon and hits those mid-level clouds. I think, while I love this image, I think it could have been tweaked just a teensy bit more, because you would have seen a lot more detail with the clouds being pink like that. So if you're interested, I recommend kind of going out and reach out to following people that are some of my favorites. Thomas Heaton, Greg Snell, they'll be coming up at the bottom of the screen here. And then Photo Tripper, Gavin Hardcastle are some of the ones that I follow that I love, and they just happened to post within the last couple weeks about bracketing images or blending your multiple images together, and it was just very fortuitous. And so not only was I charged up from the trip and feeling good and like, man, I need to reach out back to YouTube and see what's going on, I actually found out that I have almost 50 subscribers. I had no idea. Super excited about that. I'm hoping to kind of get more videos out there for you guys. as I transition down there, I have several pictures kind of stockpiled up to kind of start posting on a weekly basis on Instagram. And then for making videos, I'm hoping to do like maybe once a month. I think that might be all I'm able to manage as school for me is getting back up and running. I'll be graduating in December, so at that point I'm hoping to have some more time. I will be posting a video. I'm going on a workshop. Not hosting it by any means, and I encourage everyone, if you're entry level into photography like I am, to maybe attend one of these workshops. And so the workshop is going to be photographing the night and the stars and the moon, and it's something that got me into photography in the very first place was the stars and astrology. They're in the Milky Way. It's mesmerizing to watch time-lapse videos of the Milky Way kind of arching and moving, or watching the stars pan across the screen in the sky. It makes you really truly feel not insignificant but small, and understanding that the universe is a very big place. And so I'm excited. It's been a dream of mine to capture an image with the stars. I went out and played at night for the first time just with my camera, and it was a challenge. So I'm excited to kind of learn from some professionals that have been doing it for a number of years, hoping to get an image or two, and I hope that the sky works out, because that has been my #1 goal since joining photography, is to capture an image of the night sky, more importantly, or more particularly, the Milky Way. So keep your fingers crossed that trip goes well, and I'm able to kind of accomplish that. So I'm excited for that. Have another trip kind of planned, hoping to do capture some images there, and stay tuned. I have my goal is to have 12 images by October, so that I can put together a calendar. And if anyone's interested, maybe we can work together on getting you one. So with that being said, I wanted to, like I said, just check in with you guys. Thank you so much for staying subscribed, those 50 subscribers that I have, and look forward to making some more videos for you guys. Please, if you haven't, hop over onto my Instagram and follow me on there. You can check out my work, like the picture behind us and the pictures that we kind of went over today. And I have some more that I will be sharing from some trips that I've done late spring and earlier this summer, and starting to try and post some things and try and get back into the groove. So until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one.